Hello, guys. I'm Shane Davis. Welcome to the show. I'm here with Yanzi Lin, and today we are talking about X-Men. This is the new X-Men cartoon. We've talked about it before, but Marvel's X-Men 97. Now, this is supposed to be a direct sequel, of course, to the evergreen, everybody loved it, X-Men cartoon from the 90s. And I want to first say this cartoon meant a lot because it was kind of like one of our first times, actually, besides the Batman animated series, seeing our awesome comic book characters being represented and that type of light. Of course, there's been memes of this X-Men cartoon. I would go out on a limb and say there would never, ever be an X-Men live action movie if it hadn't been for this cartoon. And then if there hadn't been an X-Men movie, would we even have any other superhero movies like Captain America, Iron Man, MCU? Obviously, this was done by Fox back in the day, and now we are once again seeing Disney's hands on the work of somebody else. So let's give it a go.
Watch the series finale of X-Men next Saturday morning. Check your local listings.
I'm grateful to have the chance to say goodbye. I am proud of you all, my X-Men.
Fate lies in our hands now. Now.
We have to stay vigilant. The professor entrusted us with his dream.
No matter how dark it is, we must believe in each other.
We get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez, Bob, keep buzzing in my ear.
Heads up!
To me, my X-Men. Magneto.
The last will and testament of Charles Xavier. Everything he built now belongs to me.
So looking at the ratings for this trailer, it seems to be generally positive. It's almost like the whole Deadpool versus Wolverine, or Wolverine versus Deadpool, whichever other one stuck it in. So it's almost 250,000 likes, upvotes, versus less than 10,000 downvotes. So I'll say in general, it looks like people are like, oh boy, especially a theme song. That theme song is great. I love that theme song.
If you scroll up, obviously they're hitting nostalgia. Now, before we go into the TV, that is like one of the original Colossus toys where he actually, I love that toy because he would lift like basically a giant barbell. A little picture there of Jean and Scott. You know, it's really framed for big nostalgia. Now, the animation does not hold up to me to the original show.
There's something about when they were drawing all these things by hand back in the 90s. For some reason, it seems more, I hate to use that word, but it looks more animated. Like they're really talking and moving. Nowadays, when people use the digital stuff, it feels a bit like there's some shortcut taken here and there.
Now, what plagues this show? You guys were wondering, like, why are you guys dissing this thing already? Well, let's get into that.
First thing they want to tell us over here by X-Men Update says, Morph's characterization in X-Men 97. This is a lighter take on the character, who is non-binary and has an interesting buddy relationship with Wolverine. The character's past with Mr. Sinister, the show's villain, could also come into play. So, for people who don't know, Morph, when he first debuted in the X-Men cartoon, pretty much died on the first mission, all right?
Right.
So it's like, oh, we're going to do a lighter take on the guy that died and came back, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that happened. And now I can totally see they're going to introduce some LGBTQIA element because they're going to say, interesting buddy relationship. You can't even have normal male camaraderie anymore. It has to be like, well, obviously he has the hots for him.
Now, the producer does have a track history of talking about going woke with this show and talking about the right people will hate it. So despite the trailer this is seeded with woke agenda, and obviously being I guess morph, being able to, you know, change his physical appearance. He is now non-binary. Now, something
Whoa,
similar
whoa.
had happened recently with Mystique.
We're just saying at this point that anyone who's a shapeshifter is non-binary. Okay. You know what? I vote we induct the T1000 into the Hall of Non-Binary Characters. How about that?
And then there's the lack of sexualization with some of the female characters. Somebody quickly pointed out how Rogue is now being kind of like, curves are kind of being taken away.
So for people who do not know, this is one of the most famous screenshots ever, where you can totally see that Rogue is 100% a woman, you know, and now
Right.
it's like I'm sorry, I'm very confused. Aren't we in the era of the BBLs? Are we ashamed of big butts now?
And this is something that's been plaguing Marvel Comics, obviously with Captain Marvel books and such, is getting rid of the curves on females. Now, body positivity and everything, sure, but they do the opposite with female characters and keeping them in an athletic build. They're literally shaving off any type of boobs or butt and taking away any type of curvature at all. And this is a character that is supposed to be sexy to look at. You know, she is supposed to be alluring to the eye, but deadly to touch. That's the whole appeal of the character.
Yeah, looking at this, I totally can see why a lot of people want to touch her.
Right. So my feelings about the show is the trailer I'm seeing looks good. There's a lot of problems with the show. And I want to point out and leave on this note. This show was supposed to come out a long time ago. The products for this show have been on the shelf already, and they're moving out. Like, stores are now not ordering the action figures already. Like, they have come and went. Why is this show delayed? Are there issues with the material? Is Disney Plus not doing well? Like, only time will tell. And again, are they just trying to move this closer to the Deadpool 3 hype? Who knows? With Wolverine being in both, maybe it's a big driving factor. I don't know. If you guys will, please hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification. And also, if you guys will, please go check out Inglorious Rex Volume 2, our second chance campaign. We are up at $24,000, getting ready to be $29,000 total for this campaign. Total combined, we're making moves for $290,000 for our own creative venture over here at 9 Lives Comics. You can also buy ready-made stuff on our store. You guys will hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and please go check out my Monster Mayhem beat 'em up book, Inglorious Rex 2, Heavy is the Crown.
Guess who stepped on the scene? I got greatness all in my jeans. Ain't no way that I can slow down. I'm laced up, look how I shake the ground. Can't touch the crown, but you can kiss the ring. Close your eyes and see how I live a dream. I'm too smooth, MJ with the lean. Don't be fooled, I came through with the team. This is over their heads, how high can it go? I'm too over the edge, got my eyes on the goal. And we right back at it, keep them right on their toes. Look at the way that I move, this is all that I know. Cause I got the drive, I put it in gear. Line them up, I don't see no competitors here. If it ain't first place, we really can't settle for it. Listen up, listen up.